We're off to a rough start this morning. Good morning, it's Monday the 1st of June, and you're just seeing this video that you've already seen this video that I've just finished. I had fully intended on getting up at 5 as per usual or earlier and finishing it then. Didn't happen, slept in, woke up at 7 o'clock, and it's been a mad rush to get it done, but it's done now, it's edited. I've just got to upload it to YouTube, and then I also had planned on starting my yoga journey at some ungodly hour this morning, so I'm going to have to go and find more time to do that today. Because of lockdown, we haven't been driving the car much, so I normally move it every day. Came out this morning to move it, and the tyre's flat. Not even slightly flat, it's big time flat. Not really a problem I wanted to have to fix today, if I'm honest, so it's going to be fun.
I said it's a jack. Can I lift the car up? Okay.
We'll have to very quickly go and put air in the spare tyre because it's a bit flat, and then put air in the old tyre, rub some soapy water around it and see if we can find the leak. Okay. It's raining pretty good, so I can't actually take the camera out to show you the next sequence, which was supposed to be me filling the air up and finding the leak, but I'll catch up with you after it's all done. The tyre issue was not one I could fix by myself, so we're leaving that today and going back to work. I just got back from having the tyre checked by the tyre place. They didn't see anything wrong with it, so we're going to put it back on and see if it survives. It's been a couple of days since we had the tyre checked. It hasn't gone flat, so don't know. It looks as though someone might have let it down on us. Who knows? Anyway, yoga and Tai Chi and Qigong have been going pretty good this week. I hit 3 out of 5 days. I'm recording this on Saturday, so I will do today and I will do tomorrow, which means I'll be at 5 out of 7, which isn't too bad for me, considering it's a brand new habit. I have been logging the days I do it on the calendar. I've been marking the days that I do and marking the days that I don't. And the reason I mark the days that I don't is because I don't want to go 2 days in a row without doing it. I understand that maintaining goal behavior and things like that has a lot to do with momentum. And if you lose that momentum, then it's a lot harder to regain it. I can't think of the actual term. I want to say law of diminishing returns, but I know that's not it. But there's an actual term for why you need to keep going. Anyway, so I think, making sure I at least do it every 2 days, to make sure I don't go 2 days without doing it is probably going to help a lot in that regard. I've also been monitoring whether I do yoga, Qigong or Tai Chi. I haven't done Tai Chi yet because I haven't learnt the forms. I'm going to. I don't really want to learn it online. I have my uncle who's used to be a martial arts teacher and still a martial arts practitioner who will teach me Tai the Tai Chi that I want to learn. It's just finding the time and making it all work in these weird times. But it's going to happen one way or the other. But I noticed that I'm kind of falling on Qigong. So I know my Qigong form, so whenever I feel lazy, really, I'll go and do that instead of pushing myself into yoga. So next week, I want to work much more on yoga. I also really want to monitor the times of the day that I'm doing it. As you saw earlier in the video, this week I've done some really late at night where it's like the last thing that I do before bed because I forgot to do it the rest of the day. Other days it's the first thing I do in the morning because I don't want to forget. It's kind of hit and miss. If I want to get a good schedule in place, I need to find a time that works on just about every day and do it then. In other news, this is Paracord. I have been satisfying my feelings of powerlessness and hopelessness in the current climate of uncertainty by getting right into survival stuff. And Paracord is supposedly one of the most amazing things you can have in a survival kit. You can use it to splint your leg if you break your leg on an adventure. You can use it to, hang wet clothes off to dry overnight if you fall in a body of water. You can hang a tent with it. You can help construct a lean-to. You can build snares. You can create relatively effective weapons with it. There's so much you can do with it, and it's relatively inexpensive. I haven't done a lot of shopping around for it, but this 50 foot worth was like $16 posted, and it's supposed to be 750 pounds strong. Like it can hold 750 pounds, so that's pretty strong, I think. And yeah, I'm super duper interested in the applications. One of the ways I'm most interested in is making paracord jewelry. The reason for that, actually before we get into the reason why you'd want to make paracord jewelry, have a look at this. It's my first attempt at anything paracord. I think I did pretty bloody good. Super happy with it. Anyway, the reason you would want to make paracord jewelry. So this bracelet, which fits on my wrist, is 10 foot or 7.5 foot after I cut it and cinched it of paracord. That's a lot of rope in an emergency situation. So all I got to do is unknot that ball at the end or cut it off, even if desperation calls for it, and then it all just slips undone, and then I've got 10 foot of rope in an emergency, which is just ludicrous, let alone 10 foot of rope that can hold 750 pounds of force. Like, it's nuts. So tons of applications, super duper useful in a pinch, so I'm really intrigued. Anyway, I thought it would be fun. I'm going to try and recreate this bracelet without the guide that I watched, and I'm going to time myself. I want to know if I can do it, and I thought I'd bring you along in a kind of time-lapsey fashion. So enjoy the next, I don't know how long it's going to be, sped up for your viewing pleasure. Alright, so I just checked the interwebs, and that's it, done. I've just got to cut these off and cinch. It took me 20 minutes. 20 minutes for a bracelet that, could really get you out of a lot of sticky situations for 16 bucks. I'm 100% okay with that. That whole thing was out of focus because the focus was set to this. Alright, cinched up, burnt up, finished. I'm going to give that one to Nino, I think. Do you want me to make yours now? Because I need to measure your wrist.
Yeah, that would be awesome.